So windy. So windy today. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. As usual, welcome to this whatever this is, welcome to it. I'm seeing in the distance here. I don't know if I've spoken about those mountains before on that side, but the mountains in that distance, I'm seeing like a dump site. In the spirit, it looks like a dump site to me. It looks like a dump site. What's being dumped there, I do not know, but I have a feeling it might have to do with gifts. It might have to do with gifts. I spoke a word yesterday concerning a certain child. Oh, this wind. Saraya Mandrea. Let me just wait. The wind. I don't know where it's coming from and I don't know where it's going. Which describes the spirit itself. You don't know where it's coming from, you don't know where it's going, but when it comes, you will know that He is there. He is there. So let's speak about gifts. Speaking about the Holy Spirit, gifts. This tree looks different today. It looks lighter in the spirit. The last time it just looks lighter. Let me not disturb it. It's just a word or confirmation of something. I'm moving quickly now. I am being pulled. Again, I don't know if I'm being chased or if I'm chasing something or somebody. But I am being pulled. I'm already in the spirit, which means I can't even see you or see this phone as I'm speaking now. I am deep in the spirit. Se prambrani, serna hangla shigero, erne me hegra angla de hegro higo. I don't know this tongue, but it sounds very European, maybe even Bulgaria. Oh, I could be wrong. I'm not certain, but Sandro. Verne Heshk Brahana. Zeranarke. There's a word for Rihanna. She keeps coming up in my spirit. I used to dream about her a lot back in the days, and of late as well. Rihanna. Oh my goodness, this wind. Rihanna. I think that has again to do with the word on gifts. She is gifted, without a doubt, without a question. There is another version of me that's speaking now. It's a shadow. I'm just trying to figure out whether it's past, present, or future. But there's a shadow that it looks like me. As I'm speaking, my echo is echoing through it. I don't know how to define it, but it's like a shadow. A tangible shadow. So if you know a shadow, if you can see a shadow, imagine that standing in front of you. Sambra aske fradie. And it's in this tree. Or a part of this tree, or reflected in this tree, the shadow. Samera de Vendro. Ramandra Kirol. I'm being reminded about the vision I shared about Luther Vandross, Lionel Richie. This is where we were yesterday with words, but anyway, we're moving past that now. Lionel Richie and Drake. Drake, again, gifted people. As most celebrities tend to be, they are gifted. But their gifts have been twisted. Their gifts have been twisted. And without the church rising up, I'm hearing an echo again, my voice is getting louder. Without the church rising up these gifts of gifted people will continue to be part of the devil's plan, yet they are God's children. I can sense tears now here for some reason. It's a battle. So emotions. I don't know if, but there are emotions in the spirit. Arne Hemproseya. So, these people are gifted. Again, you can't doubt that. They do well in their craft. There's tears here somewhere. They do well in their crafts, but they are being misled in terms of how their gifts are being portrayed and how this light was broken and just recently got replaced. So lights. Let's speak about gifts, let's speak about lights. I have a folder, a playlist. Apologies for the sounds in the background. It's busy here. A playlist. I would recommend you watch it called We Are Lights. We Are Lights. I recorded it some time back. We are lights. We are lights. Lights, lights, lights. And that is scriptural. We are the light of the world. We are the light of the world. And that light should not be hidden. And I can even speak gifts relative to that. We are gifted people. And those gifts should not be hidden. And the Lord just mentioned that the gifts within us are a reflection of the Spirit of God as well. The gifts within us are a reflection of the Spirit of God because God is gifted. I'm sure you've noticed that by now. You may know Him as a creative God, but He's gifted as well. This is a nursery school. Yeah, nursery school beehive. It's a hive of children. But that sign, David Grant, the realtors, is a problem. So the school has gifted children, but already you can see that they are being branded because that sponsor, 33 on that car, we spoke. When I see 33, it means Jesus is near. Who also was gifted? Jesus is near. Who also was gifted? I'm moving into dark space now. This place where I am now is where hell tends to manifest a lot. Just this place with these trees. It attracts certain people who love to come and rest here or walk past here. There is hell here. Like literally there's a portal to hell here. I don't know how to define that for you because hell is a spiritual place, which means that it can reside anywhere. It can reside in a person, it can reside in a place, it can reside in your church, in your office space, wherever. There is always a portal to hell, just as there is a portal to heaven around you somewhere. I, for instance, am a portal to heaven. If you see me in the spirit, you will know that spirits ascend and descend upon me. Just as the Lord, when he was on the earth, spirits used to ascend and descend upon him, heaven. He was heaven on earth. He carried heaven with him. Likewise with you, you are a gateway to heaven. So hell and heaven are not still. They are always on the move. There's a Porsche moving in the distance and there's a Portia. There's a Sapra Vradigre. Okay, God says suppress your spirit. God says suppress your spirit for a moment. So let me just suppress. Let me slow down. There is a lot of energy in the spirit. I also need to figure out where it's coming from. There's workmen here. They are cutting down a tree. And there's a spirit here actually. In this place there's a spirit. I just saw it move. There's a spirit here, there's a spirit here. So now what happens when you detect a spirit? Because a spirit is a spirit. You can't minister to it physically because it is in an intangible form. The spirit, to me again, looks like a shadow. It looks like a shadow. So I feel like I'm moving with shadows. So if it's a shadow, remember you're a light. And light displaces shadows. And light displaces darkness. Light displaces shadows. Light displaces darkness. So if you are being run or overrun by shadows or dark things moving around you, there's a bird that's flying in now, almost as a manifestation of the word about the spirit. So, Safrain Cabre, let me just watch this bird because I have a feeling it's connected to that shadow. So, these shadows, it is, and there's another one there in the distance. Looks like a crow, a black and white one. I don't know if you see it. So, another tree, but that tree is a fake tree. So, on that side, there is a tree being cut down, and it's a true tree, a gifted tree, a gift from God. And on this side is another tree, but it is a fake or a false tree, a replica, a replicated tree. It's a cell phone tower, basically, in essence. It's a cell phone tower. But it's a representation of the true trees are being cut down, which is God and His gifts, and false trees are being resurrected by men for whatever it is that they desire. So again, and that false tree would represent, for instance, Ariana, who is a gifted person, without a question, but what she's being used for, what her gifts and her talents are being directed towards. So for instance, communication and branding. Ezar Kemandra Erkepresia, and there's another school on this side, Kiro Academy. It's a school for children grade 3 to grade 12. So the nursery school is that side. The Hell Up House is over there. I don't know what this place would be, but it's somewhere between hell, between adolescence. Hold on. Sabravero. Shekantre Eska Pradia. There's something in that car that just passed there. Let me just go on this way. Anyway, there's so much happening this side. I know it's a lot of noise. I don't even know if you'll hear half of what I've said. But gifted children. The devil is replacing the anointed with something false. There's something in this house connected again to that beast, to that shadow, or to that creature that is behind it. So most of these houses would be affected by that shadow. And even this school, let me actually deal with this spirit in this school. There's a huge spirit here, massive. If you can think from the playground, from the ground to the clouds, and there's a trap here. So from the ground up to the clouds, there is a spirit, and it's a massive spirit, and it's a territorial spirit, and it covers most of this school. It covers most of the school. There's a Mercedes here and there's a Mercedes there, which is German engineering. German engineering. That is also, Mercedes-Benz is also a spirit. Very territorial. Very expensive. Expensive as in they are everywhere. So whoever created that brand from their country, which again Germany or Swiss, I think the investors may be Swiss, but Germany, same as BMW, whatever spirit they use to create that brand has spread throughout the earth, and whoever drives Mercedes-Benz is branded, because now you're a Mercedes-Benz driver, but more than that, you are a part and a portion of the person that created the brand and whatever his philosophy is. I don't know what the philosophy of the brand is, but I know it is luxury. That's a part of their branding. That is a luxury brand. It's a desired brand. It's a higher end brand. So that is how the devil labels people. We all are one. We are all Sabre Engro, Kerecentra e Cabradia. Anyway, Sarah, we are all one. We are all a unit. But the devil comes and separates us according to how he wants to brand us. So he will brand Rihanna to say you are a celebrity, or you are a president, or you are this and that, and anyone who is not you is not equal to you. The bird is now here. The crow I was speaking about is now flying here. So this spirit, and it is a spirit, is moving around these kids. The spirit is moving around these children, and it's dirt. That truck has got dirt in it. So dirt. It's a very beautiful place. Again, Mercedes parked here. So the children are being branded. The children are being branded in accordance with whatever it is that the school wants to put on them. I can sense the principal now of the school. That's the first time I'm seeing him in the spirit. So now the owners of this school, though the school might be just as Mercedes-Benz is a higher brand, this is a private school. And it is therefore seen as a Sarah 96, so the devil is here. The car, the black car there, speaking about black and a shadow. So this is the entrance to the school. So now the devil is here, Sarche Mangradie, ministering to these children, which Masapra Anglar Tefar Tevara, and it's speaking to me now, asking me, what do I have to do with you, which is me. Savera Mangras Kedora Arkibradi. Shekai Nekrebreske Brodar Afer Mehendre Sharme Heskar Andrai Arnehembradis Kabrahaye Irkebrei Shkneherke Frey Esandro Karaya. Okay, it's a bit quiet on this side. So it's very busy there and it's very loud, which is what the devil does to even Rihanna. He keeps her busy. He keeps her in a state of always having to do something. I don't know, that woman just Mariskebar. Always being put in a state of having to do something. So she's kept busy. She's kept busy. And when you're being kept busy, you're also being kept away from God. Some of you are busy, too busy for God. And that's a problem. That's a manifestation of the devil. That itself, not saying that you can't work or you shouldn't be doing other things, but you should be doing those things with God. There should never be a moment in any of your time that God is not with you. In everything that you do, God must be. God must be by your shoulder. People are moving. God must be by your shoulder. God must be by your shoulder. He must be showing you things. He must be teaching you things, Malia. He must be showing you things. My spirit is being drained now. This is a new territory. These are new birds and new trees. But again, still a similar manifestation. It's still hell here. The vessels here, the spirits here, the trees here are all channeling hell, all channeling darkness. No, I'm not saying that the whole earth is in darkness, but I am saying that there's many places that are in darkness. This street, for instance, Merkevarte-Bron, Meiskenar-Vehero, Veiskenar-Predia, it's busy here again, which means nothing is still. There are trees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 trees cut down. On that street, they were made Sarea. Let me moving quickly. Moving quickly. But there is hell on that street alone. Many a devil. If I walk down there, I'll be in trouble. I have walked there before, but it's not necessary. Savar Tefaro. And they're all speaking to me now. So when you discern and you point them out, they speak to you. If you are in the natural and you just walk there in the natural and you don't see or sense them, Serai. Sembrodea, which is what most of you do. You walk past these spirits and you don't even know that they're there or that they're tagging along or. So there's a lot, which is what I've been trying to teach you so that you might learn to know that they are the Lord Isaac, Abraham, Isaac. Okay, back to the word I was speaking about, gifts. The dark places will always be there. That's nothing new. We've been speaking about them. But let me focus a bit on the light now. The gifted ones. The gifted ones, 66. So again, the devil. It's just again a manifestation that the devil is here. And again, remember the devil can also come as an angel of light. The Bible says 33. That number plate is 33. And there is Portia. Again, so this place with all of those signs combined means I am where I need to be, the right place at the right time at this juncture. Right place, right time. Veraske Brona. 33 again. Silver. Right place, right time. Right place, right time. Question is right place and right time for what? Eastern Cape. If you saw my video when I went to, where did I go? The other place, Eastern Cape, I mentioned EC was a right place, right time word for me when I began my ministry, which is what the number plate was, Eastern Cape. So I am stopping here for the moment. That number plate is Bruno. So let me speak about even Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars, gifted people in the industry, in the entertainment industry. 9921. And you need to get to these people. Who else is going to minister to them? These celebrities, these kings, these people, because they are gifted and they are God's children. Even though I do speak a lot about them to say you need to be careful, and you do need to be careful, because right now they are in darkness. But you, who is gifted also with the light of God, you who is gifted with the light of God can and should be able to help them. Okay, I'm moving now. I'm not sure what I was supposed to see there, but I stopped. 85, Supreme, 99, 85 is my year, that's my birth year. So I think there's something in myself that I needed to see. Not sure what it was. If you have a prophecy for me, Eastern Cape again, right place, right time. And the reason I use Eastern Cape is the same as if you're in the States, you have different number plates for different states. Different number plates for different states. So if you're in Massachusetts, for instance, and someone comes from California, you'll know them by their state's plate. So Eastern Cape is almost like a different state here in South Africa, but it's a different province. So it's unique. It comes once in a while. So when I say Eastern Cape, that's the reason why I use that as a placeholder to say right place at right time, because it's uncommon. It's not where it's meant to be, but it is there nevertheless. So perhaps you can use something similar to say if you're in Boston, for instance, and Boston keeps coming up now for whatever reason, Massachusetts, Ezarte Braille, there's someone in Boston actually, speaking about gifted children, or gifted people, flowers, gifted people. I feel strange here now. We're going downhill, but I feel drowsy for some reason. There's a dog barking here in Malia. I feel dizzy. Mezar Nemengro Dizora. Fermahang Redi, Ferodon Redi, Feshkinar, Kabrai, Esgabrodi. Let me call Gabriel because I feel like I'm about to be like this bug which I picked up. I'm about to be crushed. Let me call Gabriel quickly. Sabronglo Iklebra Arkebro, but he's a bit busy. Bare, give me a moment. I'm just gonna wait on this rock for the moment while I wait for Gabriel. Dar mehangrodora berosintra arcecentro erkebrai, lightning protection. So this card says lightning on it. So instead of Gabriel, I'm gonna use his tools instead. I spoke a word at some point that Gabriel moves with lightning and power. So that card has got that. So Gabriel is busy, but his weapons are available to me. So I'm just gonna use his lightning in the place where I'm going now. Safre Skimbro Jarme Heskorahara Erkesh in my angle Ergivreshi Pro Erkebra. May his lightning be in your tongues, in your spirit. Jarbre Seklor. May his power be a part of you. Shez Brasco Bradeco Brai English Kemar Per Engler Sopre Endre. May you influence. May people know that the power of God is inside of you. I'm going to close this video here. It's almost 30 minutes. And there's something about this place here. And those birds have landed. So again, those spirits are following me. To you, they're just birds. But to me, I discern that there's a spirit here. So there's a spirit here. Feranas Kembrone. Arise, Pradia, but the power of Gabriel will be inside of you. You are a light. Please watch my playlist on You Are a Light. You Are a Light. Your light should not be hidden. Your gifts should not be hidden. People need to see you. This is a call out now. People need to see you. Stop hiding. People need to see you. Stop hiding. It's even a word for myself. I need to stop hiding. I need to stop hiding. Thank you for watching. Be blessed.